How's everyone doing out there? Pat here from Tor Physio Performance, and today I want to talk to you about the bird dog. Bird dog is one of the staple core stability exercises that we're going to give our clients in here. Almost everybody gets some version of the bird dog in their first program. And then from there, we have a lot of different variations that we're going to progress it to. So today I want to take a couple minutes to show you a couple of the different variations that you can do to make it a little bit harder for that bird dog once you get really good at that basic bird dog from the ground. So first off, let me show you the bird dog if you're unaware of what that is. So what we're going to do is we're going to get down on our hands and knees. And from here, I'm going to think about opposite leg, opposite arm. I'm going to be extending. As they extend, I have to really keep my core nice and stable. And the goal of this exercise is to not lose the positioning of my spine as I move the body parts. So back's going to stay in this nice flat position. I don't want you to go into an arch position as you reach the leg and the arm. So looks a little bit like this. Knees are going to be right underneath the hips. Hands are underneath the shoulders. From there, opposite arm, opposite leg extends, core engaged. Full extension, nice and controlled, coming back down. Full extension, nice and controlled, making sure that this lower back stays in a good position. I don't lose it and go into an arch. So we'll start you off with 3 sets of 8 on each side there. Once that becomes a little easier for you, we can go to a couple different variations. One of the first variations that I love to give to our clients is going to be a bird dog Y. So that's going to be working on getting that hand going up overhead. So what we'll do here is as I go through this exercise, this leg is going to stay back throughout the entire exercise now. It's not going to move, so we're going to have to stabilize a little bit more as we go through it. So leg stays back the whole time, and what I want you to focus on is this arm is going to be out, thumb up in the air, and it's going to go up as high as you can, and then come back down. Make sure as you come up, I don't move the whole chest and the upper body. Trying to still stay nice and still, just moving through that shoulder blade, keeping that arm nice and straight. Going for 3 sets of 8 on each side. Next variation we'll do, same thing with the leg. Leg's going to stay back the whole time. From here, we're going to work on some external rotation. So we're going to let that hand hang. We're going to rotate it up in the air, control back down. Rotate up in the air, control back down. Everything else stays nice and straight. Still focusing on that lower back, staying in that nice position throughout. The last option that I like to give people is a bird dog T. So now we're going to be bringing our arm out to the side like a T. Leg's going to stay back throughout the entire time, working on really moving that shoulder blade back into that retracted position. So from here, leg stays back, arm comes out to the side, squeeze that shoulder blade back, control back down. Any of those 3 variations that I just showed you, feel free to add some weight to your hand to make it even harder on the shoulder and the core stability, because having that extra weight here is going to make it a little bit harder for you to stay stable and stay on balance. So once you get really good at doing the different variations with the leg back, and then you can add some weight and you feel comfortable there. Then to take another step up, what we can do is we can put ourselves on some yoga blocks. What that's going to do is that's going to make the area that I'm stabilizing from a lot smaller. So if you think about the position that I started in here, I have contact point from my knee and my toe to help me stay balanced. Now, to make that harder, we're just going to have that knee as the contact point. So hands are going to be in a yoga block, opposite knee on the yoga block. From here though, make sure this toe's up in the ground, off the ground. So we'll go right back into the basic bird dog. We're going to get that core nice and straight, thinking about the same exact things as we were before. Fully extend out, control ourselves back in. 3 sets of 8. And then from there we can do the same thing. We can keep that leg back. We can go into our external rotation, into our Y, into our T, any of those things. So give those different variations a try. If you have any questions, as always, leave a comment.